Hi, welcome. This is the YouTube channel for the Renaissance English History Podcast. I post all my podcast episodes here, as well as watching the Tudors episodes, which is another show I do, and also fun content, extra content, sometimes content that goes outside of the Tudor period or isn't long enough for an episode, a podcast episode. So that's where we are. Today is National Pet Day. So I wanted to think about, did the Tudors have pets? And if so, what kind of pets? I did a blog post on National Dog Day a couple of years ago, a long time ago, actually now. But I wanted to think about what were other pets that the Tudors had. So we're going to get into that in a minute. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this from me. Also, just a quick reminder before we get into it, that the Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign for the Tudor Planner, the 2024 Tudor Planner, is on now. This is the beautiful 2023 Tudor Planner. It's a weekly, monthly planner that is filled with Tudor history. It's a planner's planner, so it has like habit tracker, plenty of note space, this week in Tudor history, all kinds of good stuff like that. And I publish it myself. So I do a crowdfunder every year to pay for the printing bills. I want to show you the monthly layout too, just so you can see that. Anyway, I'll put in the link. This is the monthly layout. So it's very cool. You can go learn more about it at the Indiegogo, which is the crowdfunding platform I use. I'll put a link into that so you can reserve your copy now, spend 2024 totally Tudorfied 2024. And so yeah, I'll put a link in for that. And that's going on for another couple of weeks. So Tudor pets. When we think about the Tudor and Elizabethan eras, we often think about images of like grand castles and sumptuous feasts and all the fashions, but we don't often think about pets. And thinking about pets can reveal these unique relationships that people and their animal companions had. So we're going to look at pets during the Tudor and Elizabethan periods. One of the most famous pet owners, of course, would have been Henry VIII. He had a passion for dogs, especially greyhounds and spaniels. And these loyal canines were often seen accompanying him on his hunting expeditions. He also would be with them. They were companionship during his leisure time as well. So Henry VIII was a dog lover. Anne Boleyn had also had a dog, which she called Porky. And it was actually a play on Porqué, the question, because the dog was always looking questioningly at her. The nobility and the gentry also loved their animals. Among the most popular pets of this time were lapdogs, who were prized for their companionship and their ability to keep their owners warm on chilly evenings. I've often heard that about like Three Dog Night, like the band from the 60s. Was because it was really cold that there's a one dog night and then a two dog night, which is like one dog night is like hardly cold at all. And a two dog night is like pretty chilly. And a three dog night is like freezing. I don't know if that's true though. So don't repeat that. But that is something that I heard. I heard it on the internet. I actually heard it before the internet was around. So maybe that adds more weight to it. There are also birds of prey. Falcons were highly prized for the upper classes for their hunting prowess and their symbolic association with nobility. Noble women were known to keep songbirds like canaries or nightingales in these beautiful ornate cages. They liked their voices and also their charming appearance. Those were the pets kept by the upper classes. The lower classes had more practical uses for pets, though they were still no less cherished. Cats were popular because they would help to control the mice and rat population. They also had dogs. They would be working animals, the dogs. They would herd. They were herding dogs, or also guard dogs, as well as loving companions. It is interesting to note, though, that among common folk, some people kept more unusual pets, like hedgehogs and squirrels. And gosh, cute little hedgehogs. How cute would that be? Too cute. These animals were often found in the wild, and then they were brought back home where they would become treasured members of the household. Actually, while looking up this information, I found a website called Heavenly Hedgies, and it's all about hedgehogs. And I almost just passed out of cuteness, but they have a whole blog post on the history of hedgehogs as pets. I had no idea you could keep a hedgehog as a pet, but now I do, thanks to Heavenly Hedgies. Thank you, Heavenly Hedgies. I really want to pet a hedgehog now, really. Really, really. Anyway, of course, people loved their pets, just like people today love their pets. They would have deep affection for them, bonds that transcended social classes. Pets would provide not just practical benefits, but also hunting assistance and rodent control, like we said, and also emotional companionship. Caring for a pet was seen as a sign of gentleness and compassion, qualities that were highly valued during this period. Pets were often featured in literature and in paintings, further cementing their role as cherished members of society. So it's something that we share with our Tudor and Elizabethan friends is our love of our pets and our animals. Would you have had a hedgehog as a pet in the Tudor period? Would you like to have one now? Are you like me and you'd like to have a pet hedgehog? Leave a comment and let me know what pet you would have liked to have if you were a Tudor, or what your dream pet would be now. And again, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and check out the Tudor Planner crowdfunder if you want to Tudorfy 2024. Have a great day. Enjoy National Pet Day.